Start your day the joyful way. It's your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes. And now here's your host, the queen of joy herself, Jessica Dugas. Y'all, the earworm is real. It is stuck in my head now. Apparently, it is International Louie Day. And so, you know, of course, like I do, like the best hostess in the world, I go and listen to the song. And now I am literally sitting here singing Louie over and over and over and over. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and you're watching Project Joy Live. We're going to talk about Optimism Part 3 today. We've been talking about joy and optimism. How can you be more optimistic? Look, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be optimistic 24/7. But I think, you know, a little lean towards Casa de Optimism is a good idea. You know, what else is going on this morning? I have joy to share with you. I have national days, birthdays, what's coming up this week on the Breakthrough Show. And I want to hear from you. What's bringing you joy today? If you are live or on the replay, I'd love for you to comment down below. Let me know where you're joining from and what's bringing you joy this beautiful Monday. And you can also head over to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button to share a moment of joy or gratitude live during the second segment of the show today. So you can always do that as well. Let's see who's joining us this morning. We have Miss Brittany here today. It's Brittany. I'm not going to say it. Miss Diva Dip is here today. Good morning, Miss Diva. It's good to see you front and center today. That looks like one of the Jacksons. I'm going to guess Angelique, but we're going to just, you know, Angelique, maybe? Yes. Okay. Good morning. Billy Rice is here this morning. Good morning, Billy. It's good to see you today. What's bringing me joy this morning? Tulips. Tulips bring me joy this morning. I got some beautiful pink tulips at the grocery store this weekend to put on my table, on my dining room table. We don't sit in there all the time, but I wanted to, you know, partake in they smell divine, and they bring me a lot of joy. The tulips are blooming around my house. The tulips, the daffodils, the people that owned this house before us were like super avid gardeners, and I'm not outside a whole lot during the summer. Number one, because of the heat. Number two, I'm allergic to wasps, and there are wasps everywhere down south, literally. One almost tried to kill me yesterday. I am convinced that this wasp was part of the mafia. And Yeah, I was on the edge. My husband likes to drive with the windows down. I don't like to drive with the windows down in the city because we are not going fast enough all the time for the wasps to not come in the car. Okay, and the wasp came in and it tried to kill me, and it flew away, and we shut the window. So I'm here this morning, and my joy is that I survived the wasp attack yesterday. Oh my gosh. Now I'm having PTSD live on air. Anyway, so at any rate, that they were gardeners that owned the house before, so they've got all these beautiful things, but there's also all these things that are like probably dead, and I don't know what else have to be trimmed or something, and I don't know what to do with them. So listen, Dad, if you're watching, I need you to please come take care of my yard because I don't understand this. I don't know what I'm doing. Please come help me. Um, Anybody else that's a gardener, please come help me. I just need you to come do it. Okay, come here, identify the plants, and take care of it because I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyway, good morning, Miss Judith. I love to. Have you ever? I've never been to Holland, Michigan. My first time in Michigan was when I came up at the end of 2019. And I went to your area. I stayed with Miss Crystal and went into Detroit to meet my cardiologist is in Detroit. And so that was the one and only time I've ever been to Michigan. So I've never been to Holland. So if they have tulips, I might come. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a huge plant connoisseur or whatever, but is that what you call it? I don't know. I don't have a green thumb. I kill things on a regular basis. And so, yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. Miss Carol's here this morning. Listen, you guys, I'm so excited because Carol has a brand new show on the Breakthrough Show Network tomorrow afternoon, 12 p.m. Central Time. There she is. Look at that. You get one in color on the bottom left and one in black and white. Gorgeous either way. She's going to be talking to us about money mindset every second Tuesday of the month. We are very excited about that. So I'll have more about that to come here shortly. Yes, thank God I survived the wasp attack. So listen, I mentioned to you guys it is International Louie Louie Day. This was apparently promoted by the Louie Louie website. It was written initially. Now, when I first came on the air this morning, I played for you the Richard Berry version, which is good, but I had frankly never heard that version, and it's a little like I mean, it gets stuck in your head, but it's a little like, not as, I don't know, not as exciting, I guess, as the version by the Kingsmen, which is the one that I think so many people are aware of. You guys know Louie Louie here. Okay. And you're welcome because it's going to get stuck in all of your heads, just like it did mine. So apparently, I did not know this. I did not know this. The Kingsman recording was the subject of an FBI investigation about the supposed but non-existent obscenity of the lyrics. The investigation ended without prosecution. In Barry's original recording, the lyrics are quite clear. It's a song about a sailor who spends 3 days traveling to Jamaica to see his girl. The story is told to a bartender named Louie, nothing even remotely obscene in that original version. And so apparently this was like a huge scandal. I don't have any idea. I didn't know this, but now I know it thanks to International Louie Louie, and they ask that you use the hashtag Louie Louie if you're going to share about it on social media. It is also it's World Parkinson's Day. World Parkinson's Day. Some of the people, more famous people with Parkinson's are Muhammad Ali, Neil Diamond, Michael J. Fox, Billy Graham, and Linda Ronstadt. And I did not know about Linda Ronstadt. I actually had no idea about her. But learn about the illness today and use hashtag World Parkinson's Day for that. It is also, what else do we have going on here? It is National 8-Track Tape Day. Okay, I need to know if any of you guys still have 8 tracks. Does anybody have an 8-track in their possession? Raise your hand. because I may need you to come on here and show the people. I don't have one. I think my mom had some. I remember that, but I don't personally have any, nor do I have an 8-track player either. So let me know if you have either one of those. I don't. Some of you kids out there are like, what are you talking about? That was even 8-track, boys and girls, were somewhere between vinyl and CDs, okay? And cassette tapes. So let me know if you have any of those. I don't have any, but I'm always interested. I should have some because of the way I am about music, but I digress. It is also National Pet Day. So show off your pet on social media and use the hashtag, of course, National Pet Day, National Pet Day or Pet Day. And you can also observe if you don't have a pet, you can take supplies to those pets in needs at pet shelters. I love that. It is also National Submarine Day. We all live in a yellow submarine. We don't. It honors the United States Navy acquired its first commissioned submarine on April 11th, 1900. The Holland 6 became the Navy's first modern submarine. It was designed by Irish-American inventor John Philip Holland in 1896, and he launched the Holland 6 on May 17th, 1897, and it was renamed the USS Holland S1. USS Holland S1. So I grew up in Groton, Connecticut, which is a pretty big deal when it comes to submarines, because that is where submarines were many are designed at General Dynamics and all of that, and it's really it was such a huge part of my upbringing. The Nautilus is right there in Groton, Connecticut, where I grew up. I remember many a school field trip going down the street to the sub base to see the Nautilus and all of that. My dad was in the Navy for many years, so submarines have always been in my life somewhere. But so you can observe National Submarine Day. Okay, today that's another thing that's going on. It is also, okay, let me get my disclaimer for you guys. Let me pull it up here. Get your snacks ready, boys and girls, because it is National Cheese Fondue Day. Cheese fondue. Observed April 11th, National Cheese Fondue Day recognizes a food holiday that many enjoy. Fondue is a dish of melted cheese or other ingredients served in a communal pot over a small portable stove, and participants dip the bread into the cheese using long-stemmed fork. Cheese fondue consists of blend of cheese, wine, and seasoning. I think the first cheese fondue recipe came out in 1875. Again, I never know how far back these traditions go, but it is what it is. So let me know if you're going to celebrate National Cheese Fondue Day. You can do that. You can invite people over to listen. Cheese fondue is better with friends, boys and girls. We like to dip and share with the friends around the table. Okay. And now that things are opening back up, perhaps we can do that. Let me know if you're going to celebrate Cheese Fondue Day today. Listen, I also want to mention that yesterday was National Siblings Day. We obviously didn't have a show because it was Sunday, but it was National Siblings Day. So go over to the comments right now, live or on the replay, and give a shout out to your siblings if you have any. And I would love to see that going in the comments. I would like to wish a happy National Siblings Day to my brothers Gregory and Sean, and of course my brother Adam that's no longer with us, but wishing him a happy Siblings Day, National Siblings Day up above, and all of that good stuff. So that's what's going on in the world today. Listen, you guys, we have a great show coming up. We're going to take a quick break. We are going to talk part 3 of our Optimism series. And then later on in the show, we'll talk about what's to come on the Breakthrough Show this week, as well as our birthdays. So don't miss it. Okay? Don't miss it. We'll be right back after this. Hang tight. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing,
healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. Today is Monday, April 11th, 2022. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I'm glad you're here today. I'm grateful for you, and I want you to know that you matter. I am so excited because in the month of May, we are going to have You Matter in Mondays in May. We are going to have a special guest, Shifra, who's going to come on and share with us about mattering. She is the author of Dare to Matter. And every single Monday, she will be on Project Joy to talk about a different aspect of mattering and what that means. And I was so excited this weekend. We had some really amazing conversation in our Discord community for Soul Saturday Morning Coffee. You can learn more by going to the link I put in the comments down below, you guys, bit.ly/Discord Breakthrough. It is a free community, but you can, when you're there, learn about supporting our network and participating in Soul Saturday Morning Coffee with us. And diving into some of these, I was so good on Saturday. Probably one of my favorite ones to date. Was amazing. So what else is going on? We have to get to part 3 of our series. We have been talking about joy in optimism. Let's do it. All right, we've got our 7 steps to optimism here, and I want to share our quote for this series by Helen Keller. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement, and nothing can be done without hope and confidence. I love that quote by Helen Keller. So on Thursday of last week, we talked about challenge your thoughts. Challenge your thoughts. If you always react in a certain way, now might be a good time to challenge your train of thought. Go stop and ask yourself if there's another point from which you could view a situation. And we talked about this. I gave a couple of tips. Number 1 is to do it on reflection. You're not always going to know in the heat of a moment how you're reacting, or it's not going to always be easy to be like, oh, this is for a reason, right? When we're going through something. So on reflection, don't get in a space of judgment for yourself, but say, how could I have chosen to see things differently, and what could that have done for me? And then you'd be more apt to do that in the future. The second part is, if you know that you have something coming up that you typically react negatively to, you need to make sure that you leave yourself a note. There is no harm in some sticky notes, you guys. Leave a sticky note for yourself and say, hey, you know that you always react badly. So make a little smiley face, say, look at things from a different angle, leave yourself little notes that tell you how to do that. Okay. Number 2 that we talked about on Friday was to be a copycat. Now, I mentioned that I'm not like huge into the phrase fake it till you make it. I get it, but it's not like my favorite thing on the planet. But If it doesn't feel natural to speak optimistically, mimic someone who does. Use some of their expressions and see if saying them out loud makes you feel more optimistic inside. And the part that we talked about with this on Friday was, this journey to being more optimistic is a great opportunity to examine your circle. If you are surrounded with nothing but people who are like, oh, poor me, life is horrible, everything sucks all the time, we probably need to work on having some people in your circle that are a little bit more positive. So that was our number 2. Let's check in over at the comments here really quickly because I want to say hi to a couple people. Frank is here this morning. Good morning, Frank. It's good to see you. Sharon said, I don't have any 8 tracks in my space anymore. I used to have them and use them in my car often. I love it. We are celebrating our dog Reno on National Pet Day today. Happy Pet Day, Reno, and gratitude for me. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate you being here. Let's see what else is going on. Miss Caroline is here this morning. Good morning, Caroline. It's good to see you as always. Okay. So our number 3 today is to use affirmations. It's easy to internalize failure into pessimism, but speaking positive mantras to yourself in difficult situations can make you feel better and spur you onwards. Okay. So we have to have a conversation about affirmations. Okay. So it's not, if you don't believe that something is good, you can tell yourself something is good 800 times and it's not going to matter because you don't believe it. It's not going to change your outcome. The key to using affirmation is to form them in a way that are beneficial for you, to form them in a way that it's going to work. Okay, so we have to think about, I've mentioned before that I have had a lifetime of health challenges. Okay. So for me, it does not serve me to say I am healthy right now, okay? Because I don't feel that. I'm not experiencing that. But if I say something like, I am on the path to becoming healthy, I am on the road to becoming healthy, I am doing everything I can to become healthy, something that I believe, then that's when the magic of the affirmations happen. So as we're trying to be more optimistic, let's say, for example, you lose your job and it was unexpected, it was not something that you wanted. It's probably not going to serve you in the moment to use an affirmation like, I'm so excited that this job loss is going to lead me to something amazing. Like, you might not feel that in the moment, right? And so it's really important for us to reframe that in a way that it feels good. So I am on the road to understanding the power of this job loss. I am on the road to understanding that this job loss is going to serve me. One day I will understand that this job. So do you guys understand what I'm saying here? Reframe the affirmations. If you are on the road to becoming healthy, then say that as opposed to I am healthy right now. An affirmation must be believable for you in order for it to work. And step 2 is you can't just say it once and think that that's going to change your life. I cannot tell you how many times. This is how the conversation goes. Are you ready? Me. Have you been using affirmations? Person. I did, but they don't work. Me. Well, how did you use them? Them. I don't know. I said them each day for about a week. That is not how that works. Okay. It has to be something that becomes part of your routine, part of your habit, something that you're doing all of the time. So if you are one of these people that are like, affirmations don't work for me, number 1, check how they are framed. If you don't believe them, they're not going to work. Number 2 is, how often are you saying them? How long have you said them? And it needs to be something that's part of your daily routine. Okay. So we've had challenge your thoughts, be a copycat, and use affirmations. Everybody on board? I hope so. Jason's here this morning. Good morning, Jason. It's good to see you. I heard that the Leafs won this weekend, Jason. I did, because my husband was listening to it in the car. Do you know how interesting it is to listen to hockey commentary without video? All I know is that people were beating each other with sticks, and some guy named Anderson was being inappropriate, and then the Leafs won. That's all. That's what I got out of the whole thing. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys are getting a lot out of this Optimism series. I am really enjoying it, so I hope that you are too. We're going to take one more quick break, and we're going to come back with what's up for the Breakthrough Show this week, as well as birthdays. We're going to do too. On our break, we're going to hear the next installment of For Love by Dorothy O'Shea. Today, it will be spoken in English by Laura Staley, and we'll be right back after this.
For love. I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart. I shall stand for love, for the world is wounded, not just my little piece of land where I am mostly safe, where I am mostly well, but our world, everywhere, every day. I shall stand for love because we need more light, not more deaths, not more power, not more bombs. I shall stand for love so that our children are safe, so that our friends are sheltered, so that our borders are open. I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart.
That was a beautiful English version of For Love poem by Dorothy O'Shea, read by my friend Laura Staley, who is also a Breakthrough Show alumni. You can catch her, I think, was she season 4 or season 5? One of those she was, but you can go find her at thebreakthroughshow.com in the archive of videos. If you click on the Breakthrough logo, it'll take you to all the videos there, and you can find when Laura Staley was on the show. You can learn more about the For Love project, community, all of that. We shall stand for love.world. We shall stand for love.world. And thank you so much to Jason and Brittany for standing for love in the comments today. I would love for you guys to do that as we play one every single episode. Go to the comments and share that you stand for love or that we stand for love. Either one is fine. So what do we have going on this week? I'm so excited because obviously I will be here every single day with you, every single day for Project Joy Live at 7 a.m. Central Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We are finishing up all week this week our Joy in Optimism series. Parts 4 through 7 will be coming up Tuesday through Friday. On Tuesday at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, as I mentioned, we have the brand new series Money Matters with Carol. Carol Ward is not only a CPA, but she's also a master NLP practitioner, and she is going to help us dive into the world of money mindset. Who needs more abundance in their lives? We are so excited about this brand new series that will be every second Tuesday of the month at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And then on Wednesday, of course, we have an all new episode of Divine DNA with Donnell and Angelique Jackson. Don't miss that, you guys. It's a deep dive into their experience of relationships, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then coming up on Friday, I am very excited. We will be going to New Zealand this week together on the Breakthrough Show. I'm pumped about this. And if you didn't watch it Friday's show was so powerful with Darren Sprinkle on behalf of the Waiwakam First Nations Canada Reservation. Just so good. If you haven't watched that, go watch it. It's really about coming back to yourself, coming home, getting to your roots. An incredible episode. So go check that out as well. But we'll be going to New Zealand this Friday at 12 p.m. Central with the fabulous Carmel Riley. Jason said, yes, the Leafs clinched the playoff spot. I love it. We are very excited. We are excited that they are going to the playoffs. you have to let us know, Jason, about the schedule for the playoffs. When do we need to watch the hockey playoffs? Okay. All right, let's get to our birthdays today. There were actually hardly any birthdays today, and of course, a list a mile long tomorrow. But yesterday, I had a very good friend of mine and Breakthrough alumni, Suzanne Doolin's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Suzanne. And then today in my world, Ray Chappell's birthday is today, or Chappelle. I'm probably saying it wrong. Ray, happy birthday to you. And then in the celebrity world, there weren't that many. First of all, apparently there's an R&B singer named Summer Walker. People know her. I guess she did a song with Drake. I'm not a huge Drake fan, I'll be honest with you, but auto-tune doesn't thrill me. Okay. I'm just putting it out there. I'm sorry. I'm horrible. But at any rate, I didn't know her. I listened to her music. It was okay, but happy birthday, Summer Walker. And then I typically don't mention the birthdays of YouTube stars, but I actually knew this one today. Michelle Phan, who started a YouTube channel years ago about fashion. And she became really popular for doing makeup tutorials and then got picked up by Lancome and it blew up. She ended up doing, she is a subscription service that I was a part of for years called Ipsy. And she really does a lot of amazing things in the world and is super fun to watch too. So check her out, Michelle Phan, Phan, and she's on the YouTube. So happy birthday to her as well. I didn't have my clapping ready here, you guys, but we're going to get it ready now and we're going to do it. All right, here we go. Drum roll. Everybody ready for birthdays? Let's do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Suzanne Doolin, Ray Chappelle, Michelle Phan, and Summer Walker. Happy birthday to you. Yes, I hope you guys are set up to have an amazing birthday. Thank you guys for being with me here this beautiful Monday morning, wherever you are in the world. All of you guys in the comments, I appreciate you so, so very much. I love you guys today and every day, and I hope you're set up to have an amazing week. I want to, yes, there's the clapping. And I hope you guys will tune in the rest of the week for the remainder of our Optimism series. And I think that's it. That's all I got for you. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
You've been tuned in to Project Joy Live with Jessica Dugas, your weekday morning talk show, inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Binge all past episodes of Project Joy at projectjoypodcast.com. Until next time, help us spread the joy by sharing this episode, and we'll see you soon.
Hello to the Breakthrough Show. It's Shirley and